Ever wonder what to eat after a game to reduce soreness and to gain more muscle? Well then stick around. Hey, I'm Dylan Joseph, soccer trainer, #1 best-selling Amazon author. To increase your skills, overcome average performances, and boost your soccer self-esteem, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification icon. And stay to the end to learn what you should include in your post-game meal. Foods to consume after a practice game or workout in that 30-minute window are actually protein as well as fast-digesting carbohydrates. An example of a food that's easy to obtain is organic milk. Now, there are some studies that go back and forth on whether lactose should be consumed in your diet. However, it's easy to consume because it has a lot of protein, a lot of carbs, or you could take, say, a whey protein with dextrose shake that will also have similar benefits. You do want enough carbohydrates to make sure that your body spikes up its blood sugar a little bit so that that protein and other nutrition that it takes in is going to be better used by your system. In terms of supplements maybe that you want to take, whey protein isolate is the way to go because it's one of the most bioavailable and quickest digesting proteins that you can have after a game. It's essential that if you have more physical activities later in the day, such as another practice, maybe a workout, you're going for a run, then eating some pasta, having that dextrose with your whey protein shake, some oatmeal, quinoa, brown rice, all those good carbohydrates is going to make a big difference in helping you increase your performance. It's important that you minimize the amount of fat and fiber that you eat in that 30-minute after game because those are pretty slow digesting. They slow the absorption of vitamins, minerals, as well as nutrients. Eating too many carbs the night before a game increases the chance that it's actually stored as fat and not used appropriately in your system. And could this video get a like? Avoid very dense foods like spinach or peanut butter after a game because they're very slow digesting, but eating them is still better than nothing. Something healthy, again, better than nothing. The other supplement to consider taking is actually a post-workout supplement, and a good one should include creatine, which there's been over thousands of studies that show that it's super beneficial and healthy for you to be taking that to increase the actual amount of water that gets pushed into your muscles to increase their size and to increase the amount of hydration that you experience to make it easier to recover after a game or practice or even workout. Creatine is actually just 3 essential amino acids: glycine, methionine, as well as arginine. So click in the link in the description below to find the type of protein, dextrose, and creatine that I like to use for my training. Consuming more creatine increases your stores of phosphocreatine, which is important in the production of ATP in your body. ATP is referred to as the body's energy currency. So the more ATP you have, the more energy you have on the soccer field. Creatine also helps with many muscle processes, including recovery, muscle mass, as well as strength. If you hesitate on taking something as foreign sounding as creatine monohydrate, well, understand that if you eat a pound of beef, that actually has about 5 grams of creatine in it. And creatine is also found in other fish and poultry as well. Furthermore, taking a fish oil as well as multivitamin supplement is great for general health and acts as an insurance policy to make sure that you're getting all those things that you need in your diet. Even after taking a protein shake post-game, your body is still ready and primed to take in nutrition that you consume and use it to prevent soreness as well as build muscle. Because soccer players usually play soccer several times a week, it's important that their nutrition allows them to recover quickly to get back onto the field so they can still practice their skills and get better each and every day. Consume a meal similar to the meal that you actually ate a few hours before the game started. So have a fruit, vegetable, grain, as well as some meat. If you do not feel like you worked hard enough in a game to warrant you eating all this food, then maybe take out that carb, that grain, that pasta, anything that provides those carbohydrates. Excitingly, because you ate well after your game, you're probably going to be able to come back to it next time and perform it better, faster, and quicker, all because you recovered more appropriately than your teammates after that practice or game. Before bed, you want a slower digesting meal. So eat a meal that has higher protein, higher fat, as well as higher fiber. Some things to eat are nuts, seeds, meat, and different types of nut butters. Also, vegetables are always great to eat. Personally, I eat about 5 servings of vegetables a day because they help you remain full longer. Vegetables contain vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and phytonutrients that actually help your general well-being and overall health, so it's important that you get those. Additionally, if you choose to consume dairy products, then Then, right before bed is one of the 2 best times in the day to actually consume them. Cheese, Greek yogurt, whole milk, and cottage cheese are all great and slower digesting options to ensure your muscles are getting lots of protein throughout the night and keeping them fed, as well as providing a lot of nutrients that your body needs over the nighttime. Dairy's protein is 20% whey protein and 80% casein protein. And casein protein takes up to 7 hours for your body to digest because it actually forms a gel-like substance in your stomach, and it's great to consume before bed to keep your muscles fed throughout the night and so that you're not using them and feeding off them. Generally, it's good to avoid food with a lot of carbohydrates right before bed because that'll spike your blood sugar levels. Spiked blood sugar levels can actually make it harder to fall asleep and increase the chance that the food that you ate gets stored as fat instead of just used as energy or pushed through your system and excreted. To avoid missing out on the food that will help you perform on the field and help you get those six-pack abs, make sure to grab Soccer Nutrition using the link in the description below. So subscribe to avoid missing the next weekly video on Lionel Messi's meal plan, and click here for the video on what to eat before a soccer game.